I don't know, mate. No, honestly, it's like she talks to me when no one else is around, but not when we're in a group together. She's hard to read. But you know, her roommate is a bit more forthcoming.
God, I miss snow. This weather is oppressive. I can't even breathe. It's like I can't do anything without sweating through my clothes. I can't even like lay here, right, without drowning in perspiration. Jesus.
Whatever. Forget it, right? Women, they're not worth the trouble.
Oh, I hate it here. I fucking hate it here. I can't wait to leave.
I think I'll head down to London for the weekend, forget about all this shite for a while, but then again, who knows if Meg will even speak to me, so...
I don't know, maybe back up north, I guess. Maybe somewhere else. Maybe Europe. I've never been to Europe. There's snow there, right? There's Alps there, the Swiss Alps, Italian Alps. Now I could see myself liking Europe.
I don't know if somewhere along the line she started hating me, or if it really is just the course look. Regardless. You're going to play that? Am I interrupting?
France. Maybe Italy. Gelato. Ooh, Italian men.
Hey, let me ask you something. Do you like yourself? When you look in the mirror, do you see someone that you like? Do you think, yeah, that guy's got his shite together, I trust him with my life?
I think it's exactly what I need. I need some, I don't know. Adventure makes it sound so like, man, it's like, adventure, so. It sounds so,
When you wake up, do you think, yeah, that guy's gonna carry me through the day just fine. He's responsible, he's, I don't know.
juvenile.
Mature.
I just want to run away.
Go on, play. I like it when you do.
Can I help you?
Oh, well, I don't...
Do you need something?
No, I don't need...
Then maybe stop staring.
Staring at what?
Me.
I'm not staring.
Yes, you are. I'm sitting right here. I can
don't
see
know
you
what you're
staring.
talking about.
Seriously? You're like undressing me with your eyes. It's
Someone's
creepy.
vain.
Excuse me?
I mean, I was looking in that general direction. Sure, you might have been in my eye line, but staring. No,
Whatever.
I'm not staring. I'm dressing you with my eyes.
Fine. Avoid looking in this general direction then, and we can avoid any confusion in the future, yeah?
Fine by me.
Great.
Great.
Oh my god.
What?
Seriously, I am not interested.
What?
I am not interested. I had my heart broken this summer, and so if this is your idea of hitting on someone, firstly, I'm not interested. And secondly, you have a severe misconception of what is considered sexy.
You should be so lucky.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You wouldn't stand a chance, sweetheart.
Sweetheart.
You wouldn't.
Sweetheart?
What?
Sweetheart.
You keep saying it like that. Like, what? Like, what are you saying? What?
Can you please stop thinking so loudly in my direction?
What does that even mean?
I can feel you thinking. in my direction. I think it's a very clear sentiment.
It's very something.
Why don't you go find
Like
another
very
bench?
neurotic, maybe.
Neurotic.
Thinking in your direction, staring in your direction. God, life must be so hard for you at the center of
Maybe
the
find
universe.
somewhere else to be.
I mean, seriously, what must it be like in that brain of yours?
Seriously, I think you should move.
Well, there are no other benches,
You
so...
could stand
Besides,
somewhere
I like it
else.
here. Do you want me to stand?
Or
It's
sit on the
rude.
floor, whatever.
It's the end of the world, my friend.
I am not your
Floor
friend.
space is at a premium. This bench, it's a veritable penthouse. I'm staying.
Fine. Stay then.
Yep, I will.
Great.
What are you reading?
Oh my God.
Okay, I think we got off on the wrong foot.
Well, what gave you that impression, sweetheart?
Let's start over.
All right.
Okay, great. Good.
Okay.
Hi, I'm your benchmate, and I swear, I'm completely uninterested in you.
Thanks.
Dating. Like dating, I swear, I'm completely uninterested in that.
Cool.
Ditto.
So?
So,
Want to talk about it?
talk about what?
Your heartbreak, obviously?
Not even a little bit.
Obviously.
You bear the demeanor of someone who wants to share their feelings.
Oh, really? I give off that impression. Really?
Kind of.
And what is that impression like?
American.
I'm done with this.
Are you not?
Besides,
The point.
Which is?
Stop talking to me.
Look, we're the only two people here. We might as
You know,
well.
I think that's a pretty racist generalization, actually. We are not the only
Oh
two
my
here.
God, racist, she says. The American.
The American is calling something racist!
Culturalist, whatever. It's still
Look, I
not.
know we're not the only two people
No,
here.
you know what I mean, American.
I know not all Americans are like that, okay? It was a joke.
Do I look like I want to share my life story with some stranger?
No, but you're here and I'm here. We might as well get to talking, right? So tell me your story. I want to hear.
We just met.
Look, most people would like a friend to end the world with.
I don't know you.
You know, so far you're not the best neighbor I've ever had.
What's in it?
That's why I really shine in the neighborly sense.
Yeah, if you could make sure Fido doesn't scratch up the furniture, that'd be great.
No problem. You know, it's October.
And?
Almost November and given the overall state of affairs.
What?
Shouldn't you be over your heartbreak by
Oh
now?
my God, we are not talking about
No,
my ex.
no, but I'm just saying.
This, all this, is what makes me want to evict you
Evict?
from your bench sublet.
Huh?
In this metaphor, I am the landlord.
I'm just saying, it's
Oh
been...
my God, I don't usually put a time frame on stapling my heart back together.
Okay, alright, but all I'm saying is you should probably be over it by now. Not lashing out at random strangers, not assuming every guy is hitting on you. Right?
Sorry.
It's cool.
You're right. You're nosy, but you're right.
I prefer curious. Naturally curious.
Rude.
Sometimes.
It's unattractive.
Don't care. Still curious.
Why?
Because you're here. Because we don't know if we're going to catch the next train.
That's a pretty good reason.
I've heard it's the last one.
Me too.
There are a lot of people to fit on one train.
Yeah.
I'm Rhys, by the way. What's your name?
Probably should have started with
Oh,
that.
come on with the sardonic attitude already. We were just getting somewhere.
It's Celia.
Celia. Nice name.
I think so.
Most folks hate their names. You ever notice that?
No.
Most of my mates do, at least. They hate their names.
Why is that?
I don't know. Probably some sort of adolescent rebellion against the parents thing. Then again, if I'd been named Eugene, I'd probably hate my folks too.
Fascinating.
You could at least try. That'd be the last good conversation you get for a while.
I chose my name.
Really? No way, that's crazy.
Crazy.
No, not like crazy. I'm not
I mean,
saying you're crazy.
yeah, no one's ever called me crazy before.
I did not call you crazy.
Vain, neurotic, American, crazy. Yeah, you really know how to charm a girl.
Why'd you, Celia?
I like the way it sounded, I guess. I don't know. No real reason. I just thought it sounded pretty.
Why change your name? What's that about?
Wanted a new start, I guess.
Huh.
What?
Nothing. That's interesting.
What is?
Never heard of someone changing their name to get a fresh start. I mean, their whole name.
Now you have.
So it's your real one?
Celia.
No, like your real one.
Still Celia.
The one you were born with?
Do you think if I went through all the bullshit paperwork to get it changed, I'm gonna go around telling people the old one?
Maybe.
No.
How old were you?
18, thereabouts.
Oh, so it was a rebellion against your parents.
Oh my god, no, it was just a thing that happened. I'm Celia.
Oh.
End of story.
Okay, all right, but I'm going to crack this mystery of Celia.
What's your number?
Are you like asking my number right now? My god! Mixed signals! Besides, I think all the phones are wrecked anyway.
Oh my
so-
god, you idiot. Your number. The lottery. Your number?
Oh, 417.
417.
Yeah, which I don't think is too bad. It's not too high, not too low, but again, it's a lottery, so what's the difference?
I'm 1062.
Oh.
At least your number wasn't higher than mine, and we would definitely be fucked.
1062 sounds like pretty shit odds.
Yeah, coming from a 417 mindset, I can see how that would be the case.
Where do you think you're headed?
The train only goes to Italy.
No, like your endgame.
Well, I was hoping for home, but with the plans, that doesn't
boat,
seem very like.
maybe?
Well, no, I've decided. I'm headed for
Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh no.
What?
You're headed for the guy.
The guy? What
Mr.
guy?
Heartbreak Guy. You bear the demeanor of someone who wants to fall back in love.
Or maybe the
That's-
demeanor of someone who never fell out of love in
That
the
is
first
ridiculous.
place.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Just stop labeling my demeanor.
I'm just
Just saying, yeah, you just say a lot.
Just saying.
And even if I did bear any whatever, which I don't, it's none of your business. But even so, I am headed to Rome.
Real nice this time of year with all that nuclear fallout. Make sure you hit Venice on the way if it hasn't sunk yet.
Is that a crack at where I'm choosing to go? Because I'm pretty sure the winter isn't confined to any one
no, but
particular
look, you have to
area.
head farther south.
I know.
Can you? If you can.
You think any of us are gonna make it that far from here?
Does it mean you don't try?
It is so fucked, man. The world.
I know. But you have to try. You can come with me. I got some friends in Capri. They have a boat. We're gonna head down to Alexandria. Foot it from there.
That's lucky.
They're waiting for me.
How do you know?
They told me they would.
When?
Back when the phones worked.
That was over a month ago.
They're waiting.
What took you so long to get
I had
here?
some trouble in London.
Trouble?
You can't go to Rome.
I can't change my plans, okay?
Come with me.
Why are you offering that to me?
I have no one else to offer it to, and you're sharing my bench.
It's my bench. I was here first.
Look, please, all right, I know we just met, but I don't want to travel alone, and you look like you could use a friend.
I appreciate your offer, but if I can't get home, then he is the closest thing I have. I have to find... I need him.
That's foolish.
It's not.
It is.
okay?
I'm offering you a chance, and you're acting stupid. Just let me save you for the
I
love of
need
God.
saving.
Fine.
I don't need saving.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
Okay, I'm sorry. But I need to go to... I need to find... I need him.
That's sad.
I'm okay with that. Do you know how to play rummy?
Okay, I can explain. If you would listen, I can explain. Celia is my name. Yes, it is. It is my name. I'm sorry if that upsets you, but it's illegal. It's legally, it's my name. So that's just the way things are. No, would you listen? This wasn't something I did to spite you or Dad, just spite you. Jesus, Mom. Okay, you know, I actually did this a long time ago and I just didn't tell you. Because I expected pretty much this reaction. Honestly, I probably never would have told you, but here we are. Okay, I know you think it's helpful, and I appreciate that you are trying to be helpful, but you should not have gone through my things. Okay, I am an adult, I can pack a bag, I can remember everything. Of course I love you, Mom. How could you say that? This isn't about that. The trip, the name, of course I love you. Listen, I'm sorry. I should not have moved back here. It has obviously put a huge strain on us. I have to go. Yes, I have to go. You know, listen. Shit. Sorry. My flight is in less than 2 hours, so I really do have to go. You know, I can call you when I get settled there. This can wait. Mom, yes, I do have to go, okay? This argument, conversation, it can wait. It should wait. Because I didn't want Dad's name, all right? I didn't want his name. He's an asshole, Mom, and he's always been an asshole, and you know that, and if you don't know that, you're delusional, and I'm telling you now, and I didn't want his name because I hate the parts of me that are his, okay? Clear enough for you? I will call you when I get to Rome.
How are you so good at this? Jesus.
Just down. Go. It's your
I've
turn.
lost like every game.
That's not true.
Right, I won 1 out of about 200.
You are exaggerating. It's your turn.
You have the best card drawing look of anyone I've ever met. You should gamble.
No way, my dad was a notorious gambler. I'm not gonna tempt those genes.
Ah, some personal information. I've cracked the shell.
No, please.
Voluntary personal anecdote. You're warming up to me.
A passing comment, just go.
Before you know it, you'll reveal your whole life story to me, even before the lottery starts. You have a very trustworthy demeanor.
Yeah, draw a card, my God.
Cynicism won't save you from my charms. Christ, it's freezing.
Yeah, they are. I'm trying to conserve.
For what?
From now until the winter ends, I suppose.
Pretty sure that covers now from about the end till about the end of the world.
That's what they said before this, too.
In a way, those people were right.
They were burning every book in the library at the university. When I was in Glasgow, they were burning books for warmth. It was horrific. Shakespeare, the Quran, everything. Pages everywhere. Barbaric. The books, even before the furniture. Guess they were easier to burn.
So what about you?
What? What about me?
For all the talking you do, you hardly say anything about you.
That's not true.
I know your name.
Yes.
That's it.
I've said things. I know I've said things. You're just not paying attention.
I'm always paying attention. Hazards of Womanhood, Post-Apocalypse. Pre-apocalypse too, actually.
What do you want to know?
Anything?
Ugh, anything boring.
Boring?
You have to ask me something specific, otherwise I'll feel self-centered if I randomly go on about myself.
Favorite color?
Lame. Blue.
Lame. I give you free rein to talk about anything, literally anything. And you...
Interviews are a fine line between specificity and open-ended questions.
Fine. Tell me about your general color preferences.
Come on.
Okay, what's that?
Viola?
Do you play?
No.
Doesn't seem all that practical to carry it around with you then.
Might run into someone who can play it.
You're strange.
I like viola.
Where did it even come from?
Was my flatmate. He played.
Can I see it?
No.
Come on. Oh my God.
No, it's
just...
fragile. Ask something else.
Where were you when all this started? All this mess?
I was at work.
Where's that?
It was an advertising agency in Belfast.
And you saw London after...
It was chaos.
But you got out right before...
I'm here, aren't I?
What was your trouble in London then?
What?
You said you had trouble in London.
This is a lot of questions.
Oh. I didn't mean
No.
it. Sorry.
Do you have a weapon?
Hmm?
Womanhood. Post-apocalypse.
I'm of the opinion that anything can be a weapon if you're determined
But a real one.
enough. Well, this took a turn.
You should get one.
I have mace.
You should get a gun.
I don't believe in guns.
And most people still don't believe in nuclear war.
It's not the same. I couldn't pull the trigger.
Yes, you could.
No, I couldn't.
Yes, you could. If you had to, you could. You can do anything if you have to do it.
I'm a pacifist.
Doesn't mean you can't defend yourself.
Listen, I've been on my own for weeks. I know how to take care of myself.
People are evil. Guns keep people safe.
Guns have killed a metric shit ton of
People, I'm from America, remember?
Yeah, but the rules have changed.
You would pull the trigger if it was necessary. Trust me, I know.
Stop that.
You're not me. You don't know. Besides, I think the world has pretty much proven that violence is never the answer.
Some people aren't looking for solutions. Some people thrive on chaos. Some people take what they want.
They're the ones you have to watch out for.
Is that you?
Of course not.
I don't really feel comfortable playing anymore.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
Too late.
Celia, let's
If
just...
you don't get up, I will scream. Everyone here will...
They will do nothing.
Excuse me?
Everyone's out for themselves, that's all I'm saying.
They wouldn't help a girl in distress.
No.
Bullshit.
Go ahead. Try it. Scream. Call for help.
Someone would help, okay?
Diffusion of responsibility. A crowd this size, what?
2,000, 3,000. They wouldn't even hear you. And if they did, if they do, they wouldn't help. They would assume someone else would be the hero.
It's classic human. It's hardwired in us. It's on humanity's greatest hits record.
You know, not everyone thrives in chaos.
Not everyone's going to try and organize it either. You said it yourself. You have to pay attention.
I still couldn't hurt anyone.
Maybe not.
I miss home.
Me too.
You've been studying for weeks. It's one night. You can let it go for one night. All right, studying for months. Point still stands. Frankly, if you don't know it by now, you won't know it by Friday. Okay, don't take that as an insult. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was. It's still just a joke. You seriously need to get out. You've lost all sense of humor. You're a husk of your former self. You're no fun. I tell you that because I love you. And I think you should hear it from someone who cares. Okay, that was also a joke. So 0 for 2. 0 for 3. Maggie. Well, now you're making it easy. Come out. Come on. Get your coat. You have to. Look, I didn't want to have to use the guilt tactics, but Maggie, it's your mother's birthday. You have to go out. You know, you're being a bit selfish. Yes, you are. Look, I understand, you've been studying, but it's not like all that work's going to go flying out of your head just because you indulged in a bit of cake. You should be studying to know things, not studying to pass the test. Otherwise, God help the poor bastard under your scalpel. No, that wasn't a joke. I'm speaking my truth. Your truth. The truth. Whatever, just get your coat on and get in the car. Alright, fine. Do what you want. I'm going. I guess I'll just explain why I aren't there, because that won't be embarrassing for me. Someday, Maggie, you're going to need the people who you've neglected in life, and they're not going to be there. Someday you're going to need me, and I won't be there. You reap what you sow, Mags. Good luck with your exam.
Who is it?
Who knows?
Have you been to Paris before?
No.
That's a shame. It was beautiful once.
I've seen pictures.
At least we aren't near the tower.
Sounds far away.
Yeah, they use the Eiffel Tower as a marker. That's why it's never bombed.
Who's they?
I don't know. That's just what I've heard for the last week. People talk. Oh, I think I can see my breath even in the dark.
Are you cold?
Yeah.
Here.
What's this?
Extra jumper.
Oh, thanks. You don't need this?
No, go ahead. Do you know that when a nuclear bomb goes off, it's so powerful, it's like bringing a piece of the sun to the surface of the earth? Do you know that? It's ironic then, don't you think, the results of a fallout. I've never been so cold. It's never been so dark. I saw more people with frostbite in London
It's
than
sad that we ever had that much power. I miss the sun.
everything just burst into flames. It's so hot. Bring some stars to Earth, and the sky goes black.
Jesus. Oh, fear makes me hungry.
Have I got the thing for you?
What's that?
Wait for it.
Thanks.
It's not that bad, I swear.
Astronaut ice cream.
A delicacy.
Mint chocolate chip. Well, this is special.
Freeze-dried goodness.
Why do you even have this?
May have liberated it from the Science Museum while I was in London.
That's terrible. Criminal.
It's criminal how overpriced it was in the gift shop.
Come on, that's no excuse.
Well, you have an unquestionable morality since Fallout.
You must think awfully ill of people, don't you?
Speaking from experience.
Well, I haven't done anything questionable. I would never steal, and from a museum.
Oh, what did science ever do for you? Not like it developed space travel soon enough to save humanity.
Yeah, glad to see science has priorities straight.
Certainly no squandered potential there.
No, you're like Apocalypse Santa. Or Robin Hood.
If only you would accept an all-expenses-paid trip down Africa with me.
Will you please not do this again? Alright, for all I know, you could be some crazy person who would trade me away for a skateboard or something. I don't know.
From Santa to human trafficking in 10 seconds, and I think awfully ill of people.
Oh,
A skateboard?
No, or something. You know, can't be too careful these days.
You know I'm not a psychopath now, so don't use that as your excuse for suicide.
Excuse me?
Rome is suicide.
I'm not doing this again.
Fine. Eat your ice cream.
Gosh, I will.
Hey, can I have some, I realize it's my last pack. Thanks.
For the record, I don't think you're a psycho.
That's because I bear a very trustworthy demeanor, particularly when I give ice cream to children.
And tell them you have a puppy in your van.
2 puppies. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Whose is this?
What?
Whose jumper is this?
You can keep it if you want.
This is a woman's jumper.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Look at it. The sleeves fit.
It's unisex, maybe.
Where did you get this?
I just have it, alright? Accept it for what it is.
Girl, this is a woman's sweater.
Do you always criticize gifts? Christ, I clothe you, I feed you,
I'm naturally curious.
Shut up.
Did you know who this sweater belonged to? You are such a closed book.
I'm British.
Irish.
Northern Irish.
Lorenzo.
Hmm?
That's his name. Lorenzo.
You don't have to tell me.
I want to.
I'm not going to trade tales with you. I don't work like that.
You know, Lorenzo is...
He's not worth dying for.
How would you know?
Someone that doesn't want you isn't worth dying for.
You know, could you stop it with the whole patronizing thing? It's like your default setting and it's infuriating.
I think you should come to Capri, that's all.
Yeah, well, I'm too in love for that. Besides, neither of us might make it on that train. And then I won't get to Rome ever. So.
How can you love someone that much who doesn't love you
I
back?
never said he didn't love me back.
He broke your heart. That's a pretty good indication.
It was a mistake.
Did he mistakenly find his dick in someone else? You're pining.
You're nasty.
It's for your own good.
Okay, yeah.
People make mistakes. Sometimes love is messy.
Oh, no, love makes people stupid, but the real stuff, it's never messy.
Maybe so, but you know what? I can't turn it off.
You aren't
It's
trying
horrible.
hard enough.
Because there is this person out there who I know exists, and I'm not with him. I know he's out there somewhere, and I know that I should be there, but I'm here instead. You know, that's the worst kind of love. No, my soul still searches for traces of him. Even in France, and he's never even been to France. I keep thinking I'm seeing him everywhere, but it's always a ghost of him, or someone with the same hair, or someone else who smells like mint, or someone who has the same laugh. I'm going insane, okay? The longing is driving me mad.
But the world is ending.
What does that have to do with anything?
I mean, all right, a guy who is worthy, a loyal guy, one who gives a damn about you, one who doesn't fuck around, that I could understand. That I get. One who's as desperately in love with you as you are with them, one who you want to seek out and spend your final days together, that I can understand, but this guy is not that guy.
You don't know him.
I don't have to. I know enough from you.
Why do you even care?
I'm trying to save you.
I don't want that.
I'm trying to save one person. I'm trying to be capable of changing the world for one person, and you happen to be sitting there.
You know, the world might not end. We might pull it together. You know, we'll have winter for a while, but people can fix this. I know that they can.
What, in 100 years?
200?
3, 7, 12, I don't know, I don't care. Just people can fix this.
How are you so endlessly hopeful?
I just am.
People are disappointing.
People can change. You know, this might be the start of a change for humanity.
Nothing is going to change. We are not suddenly going to turn around and fix all the global crises we previously ignored. Humanity failed. It's hardwired in us not to care. It's hardwired in us to look out for ourselves. It's hardwired in us
What was her
to...
name?
Whose?
Don't act like that. You're never going to see me again after that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your trouble in London?
Yeah, okay. Drop it.
Yeah, you know, I'm not her. You can't save her by replacing me.
Thank you, Doctor. That's not what I'm doing, though.
So there was a girl.
Yes.
Her name.
Maggie?
Maggie.
Yes.
Girlfriend?
No.
Who was she then?
Celia, please. Please drop this.
Okay.
What? The lottery?
Yeah.
What are they saying? I don't speak French. You speak French?
Barely, okay?
Veuillez localiser votre numéro. Nous avons 650 sièges. Veuillez maintenir l'ordre et écouter votre numéro. 284, 216, 95.
What's that?
650 seats.
How many people are there?
Too many.
But what are our odds?
I don't know.
What are they saying?
I don't know. I just took a year of French in high school.
1144, 27.
Don't go. Just don't go. Okay, I'm going to talk now. And it's going to sound a lot like begging. Which I know how much you hate begging, but I'm going to talk, okay? And probably beg. Which makes me feel pretty shitty and powerless and fucking pathetic, but I'm going to do it anyway. Don't go. Because once you leave, it's over. We're over. And I'm not ready yet. You have to give me a few more minutes. You might even have to give me an hour, I don't know, but you just gotta give me more time because I'm not ready yet. I can't. Non capisco. I just can't get my head over into that headspace. Just stay. Just stay. Don't move. Just stay right there. Por favor, just stay. I need time to think of what I want to say. Okay. Ti amo. When I met you, it was like I woke up. It was like I could feel the earth moving. It was like fireworks and thunderstorms and heart-shaped eyes and symphonies, and you're it for me. There's nothing else. There's no one else. He was nothing. Okay, I was drunk, and I know it's such a cop-out to say I was drunk, but I am, and I wasn't in the right headspace, and I made a mistake. Okay, he was nothing. But you're everything. And I don't know what I can say to erase what I did. There's nothing I can say because there's nothing I can say that would erase that. But I love you so much. It's like I can't breathe. It's fucking killing me that you're not touching me right now. I hate that you're standing so far away. I hate that you're not even looking at me. I will lose my mind. Honest to God, I will lose my fucking mind. I love you. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I hate myself for hurting you. Please say something, just anything. I'll be back in a week. Can I see you? Please say something. Please!
1067 407.
Congratulations.
Don't be like that.
You better go get in line. I'm sure it's gonna be a madhouse.
I'm sorry your number wasn't
Train
called.
leaves in an hour. What are you still doing here, man?
I'm sorry.
Sorry. What for? Don't say that. I hate when people say sorry for things they're not sorry for.
But I am sorry.
No. What you are is empathetic, sympathetic, concerned, pitying,
What are you going to do?
disappointed. I'm sure you are many things, but sorry does not convey any
What
of
are
them.
you going
I
to
don't
do?
know.
Maybe someone will sell theirs.
No one's gonna do that.
It should be women and children who get on the train, morally speaking.
That's archaic of you.
What's wrong with that?
We don't live in a world like that anymore.
What kind of world do we live in then? You can have mine.
No.
You can.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. You don't know me. We don't know each other. It's been reasonably nice sitting with you for the past few hours, but you don't know me. You don't owe me any obligation. You don't owe me any passing thoughts once you leave, so I don't want your ticket. It would make me feel like I owed some debt to the universe and I have no way of paying it back, so let's not have this conversation, all right?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Let's have a different conversation.
You have a train to catch.
I have time. Let's have another conversation about how I'm going to get you on that train.
Don't be ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
It is. Okay? Honestly, I would really like to cry right now. Not now, but sometime. I can feel the tears coming, and I really don't want to do that while you're still here.
I don't mind if you cry.
I do.
I have a gun.
What?
I got in London off him. Well, he was dead.
Shut up. Someone will hear you.
Really, what difference does it make? What difference does one more life make?
What are you saying?
A threat. Just a threat.
Okay, I could never do that.
But I could.
Have you?
I have it for safety, that's all.
Have you used it?
Just a threat. Calm yourself.
Okay. They said 6:50 for a reason.
If you keep following the rules, you will die because
Okay,
of them.
I can't do that.
I owe the universe a debt, okay? At least that's what it feels like. I do. And if I can get you on that train, I think
Absolutely
that...
not. Stop talking about it.
Calm down.
No, I am
There are so
calm,
many
okay?
people who are going to get onto that train who don't deserve it, and you
Excuse me?
deserve it. You deserve it.
Okay, you do not know what I do and don't deserve. I don't even know what I deserve, okay? I can't judge myself. I can't judge anyone, it seems, because I've been sitting here with you for the past few hours, and you're no better than the people you claim don't deserve it, all right? What are you, a gun? A threat? In a crowd like this? You cause panic. You cause chaos. What the fuck happened in London? Who the fuck are you?
Okay, I would say that you're a poor judge of character because of your
Oh,
boyfriend, but
fuck
let's go with
you.
what you said. Oh, I won't sit here and take an insult idly.
Okay.
Don't expect me to. Calm yourself.
I am calm! Do not tell me to control myself. I am in control. My reactions may be obvious, but I'm sorry that makes you uncomfortable, but it does not make me hysterical, okay? You know what? I spent my entire life being told to calm down. You want to know what kind of world we live in? The kind of world where I'm allowed to raise my voice now because the patriarchy fucked us over big time, so why don't you just sit there and idly take it, sweetheart? Is it in there? Good hiding spot. Who are you? What happened to you in London? Rhys, what?
Nothing.
Liar.
Nothing that can be changed now.
Whatever it is, it's making you suicidal. You're acting as blind and as crazed as I am.
Draw a card.
What?
A gamble.
I'm not taking your ticket.
You will if your card is odd.
What happened with Maggie?
I'm not suicidal. Just because I want you to live does not mean that I want to die.
What happened to Maggie?
5 minutes ago, you were pointing me out the door. Let's go back to that.
Tell me.
I lost her.
How?
Why does this mean so much to you?
Because you're sitting on my bench.
Whatever.
Because I think you're in as much pain as me.
That's selfish.
Maybe.
It is, not
How
maybe.
did you lose her?
I just did. All right, pick a card.
I do not want to.
You have the
Rhys.
same hair.
What?
Was she... Nuclear winter means famine. We're talking global food crisis. At least that's what I've heard. It's synonymous, you know? But it happened so fast. All my plants died. A week, not even, and Belfast wasn't even hit. But the ash, it would rain ash. In the cold, after summer had been clinging to autumn, I couldn't believe how cold. But I had a garden. Tomatoes, carrots, that sort of a thing. Cabbage. Maggie hated cabbage, but Mum had grown it, so I did too. I took what I had. It wasn't much, but I took it, and I left. I put it in the case. I thought it would stay fresher that way. It was a passing thought that stuck. I went to London. Maggie was in uni there. I had a car then. I siphoned petrol out of my neighbor's car. It took over a day. So many people. Too many cars. Wipers beating on against the ash. When I found her, she had barricaded herself inside because of the riots. She was afraid of the people. I didn't think you would come. I didn't think you would come.
That was after I had contact with my friends in Italy. And that was the plan. This was the plan. But then the car started running on fumes, and then not running at all. And before we left London, we started to walk.
We had to believe that they were here. We had to. I had to believe that they were. Maggie had to, otherwise she wouldn't.
She couldn't have made it. She'd never been a fighter. So we were walking to Paris. Thousands of people walking to Paris. And I was thinking of the Channel Tunnel, and I'm claustrophobic. Not the easiest fear to manage after fallout, but that doesn't matter. I shouldn't have been thinking of that. She was cold. It was dark. We decided to stop. We had just passed South Bank, and she was shaking, and I thought, let's get some food in her, show her Mum's cabbage, perk her up, and I did. I did. Famine. Global food crisis. Thousands of people, hungry people. People hadn't eaten in days. They tore into it. Grabbed Maggie and dragged away from me. I lost sight of her, but I could hear her screaming. Screaming for me. I'd never heard a sound like that. Shrieking, screaming. The noise she made, it was... She sounded so... And London is dark when the lights are out. But I had seen a couple of guys grab her by the hair for some cabbage, a carrot. But if that had been all, I would have seen her again. But I didn't. And I looked. I looked for weeks and I couldn't find her.
When carnage became commonplace, the body parts, the debris, the violets, that's when I left, because I knew that she couldn't survive in a world where that was how people...
I thought maybe she'd make her way to Paris. Maybe she'd gotten away, and I would come here and I would find her. Found a gun, walked, stole. Found my way here. And she isn't here. I couldn't protect her. I couldn't save her. She isn't here. And that, Celia, is the type of world we live in. So, you are going to draw a card with all your luck. And if it's even, I'll leave. And if it's odd, you are going to get the hell on that train.
Rhys,
Draw a card,
I am so sorry.
please.
I am so sorry.
Would you rather play Russian roulette because I can facilitate that as well?
Okay, look at me.
I can.
Yeah. You have to live, okay?
Really don't want to.
Maybe she's already in Italy. Maybe she got a train last week. Maybe she's
I
already
heard
there.
her
She's waiting for
screams.
you.
Do you have a sister? Have you ever heard her scream?
Winters are hard there. Nothing like this. Just brutal the way normal winters are. Bitter, icy. My dad got tired of it. He was getting old. So he decided that they were moving south. And sold the house, got a place down south where it never snows, never even gets cold. I'd grown up in that house. I went home to help my parents pack, and my dad gave away furniture that wouldn't fit in the new house and deep cleaned the carpets and the walls. A man who I'd never seen clean in my entire life, anal about dust all of a sudden. The movers came and took all the boxes, and piece by piece the house was emptied. There was an echo to it when it was done. And even though it sounded hollow, I could feel everything that had happened there. Christmases and pool parties, homework, arguments, card games, fires in the fireplace. It was like the house was reaching out to me, begging me to stay. My parents left to go fill out the final paperwork, and as she was leaving, my mom said, you know, you can stay here if you like, if you need a place to be until we can get into the hotel. But for all the memories, the house felt other. It felt foreign. So I decided to leave. And as I was leaving, as I was getting in my car, I knew I was making the wrong decision. Like when you leave a conversation with the phrase that was on the tip of your tongue, one or two phrases that just wouldn't come out. And to this day, I wish I'd lingered. I wish I'd let it settle. I wish I'd let myself feel what was happening, but it felt surreal, and so I treated it that way. I wish I'd lingered. I wish I knew how much I miss home. I should have stayed just 5 minutes longer. But then maybe it would have hurt.
I once was struck with the thought that even though we can't see it, our heart is always pumping blood. And it's like it's always bleeding inside. And I think when our heart breaks, you simply notice the hemorrhaging.
I should have lingered.
You couldn't have known.
No?
You couldn't have.
You couldn't have either.
I wonder what else we don't know.
What's going to happen?
No, you know that.
Are you scared?
A bit. Yeah.
Can I hold your gun? I don't feel safer.
It's out of bullets.
Yeah, I'm sure that's it.
If you let me, I will love you forever. I'll love you till the end of the world.
Ending now.
I'll love you